Know if I'm gonna post this. What is on my cheek? Probably a pimple. I'm talking about what's on my cheek. It's a pimple. It's not gonna come off. Um, but yeah, kind of want to get my nails done today because I took my nails off on like Tuesday. So I'm bare nails. And one thing about me, like I will pick the nails off. Like I have really bad anxiety sometimes, and I will literally just peel my nails. I don't know if it's OCD or my anxiety or what it is, honestly, but yeah, that's something that I do. But yeah, I had a stressful day, but I try now that I'm maturing and I'm getting older. I'm 25, by the way. Now that when you're 25 and you're a 25-year-old female, that's when your frontal lobe completely grows in. And your frontal lobe, a part of your frontal lobe is how you process emotions and stuff like that. So I turned 25 January 3rd of this year, and I do see a shift in how I go about things. Like I see things a little bit more clearly now. I think I've always been pretty self-aware, but now I've just been on high alert of just being very self-aware. And I think that is also, therapy takes a part of that. Therapy has made me see things so differently. I feel like I'm on the other side of like the world. Like this side of the world is all messed up, and I feel like I'm on this side. Like I know I'm messed up in some ways, but I always try to be respectful in anything that I do. Like I don't even care if you call me out on my name. I'm still going to set my boundaries, but be respectful to you, because at the end of the day, if you come at me, disrespecting me, calling me out my name, one, I have to stand up for myself. But two, I don't have to stoop to your level and call you out in your name, I could say God bless. I could say do not ever disrespect me again and God bless. And then I could also say do not ever disrespect me again and then block. Like people, it really don't be meaning that much, to be honest, because at the end of the day, if you are how do random people follow me or find me on Facebook? That's kind of weird. But at the end of the day, if you're an actual peaceful person, a lot of stuff won't get to you, because if you think about it, if you have internal peace, why would someone calling you out your name upset you? If you have internal peace, that means that you have self-love. If you have self-love for yourself and you know that you are not what that person called you, it won't affect you. It literally won't affect you, because it's like, you obviously do not know me. You obviously are trying to get a rise out of me. I'm going to make you mad, and because you're going to not get a rise out of me. Like, that's going to make you even more pissed off. So, I don't know. I try to have that outlook on life now, because the world is actually very mean. But I try to stay very, very kind and just aware in everything that I do, because I try to be very intentional. I'm an intentional woman. I used to be a crash out. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a slight crash out, and it was causing me too much stress. It just wasn't worth it in the end. So I'm just like, why would I give people the satisfaction? It's easier to just be like, okay, cool, and just move on about my day, because at the end of the day, you're nothing to me. At the end of the day, I don't have to remain friends with you, or I don't have to remain being in a relationship with you. Life moves on. But yeah. Whew. I'm gonna do something tonight. I honestly don't know if I will, but I hope I do, because I need to unwind, because this work week was a little hectic. It really was. And this is the first, I started this job back in September of last year. And the person before me, never mind, I'm not going to speak too much. She was assisting me up until the end of November. So I was finally left alone in my job duties, basically like beginning of December. So this is the first time that they've actually seen me, like, they've seen some pushback to me, because I don't really normally do that. Like, I will ask you questions just to confirm, but I don't never, like, I will just be like, you know what, okay, whatever, and I'll just take it. But because it's never been to this magnitude, but now I'm like, heck no. Like, once you just start knowing your worth, you literally will not take nothing from nobody. And it's so crazy, because last year I went through like one of the worst heartbreaks of my entire life. And I was just really sad for like almost a whole year straight. Even before we broke up, I feel like towards the ending of the relationship, I was like very, very, like very down. I should have been left that relationship. But that's another video for another day. I don't know when I will post that or when I'll record that. Oof. Y'all, oof. Ooh, I need to get my brakes done. I need to turn my radio up so I don't hear them brakes. So my radio don't even work. Lord. You can see I'm in the trenches. But, I really forgot what I was saying. To be honest, I have slight ADHD. So I might venture off. I'll try to remain on the same topic as much as possible. But sometimes my focus be shifted. But yeah, I'm in traffic right now. If you live in the DMV, you know around this time, it be traffic. Oh, Lord. And I think that this is a terrible camera angle. You can literally see the ceiling. So I'm going to tell y'all about my ceiling to my car. Excuse me. Why one day, right? I don't even know how this happened. Like, no way it just all came down all at once. Like, I feel like it had to gradually, like, the wear and tear gradually happened. But from what I remember, one day I was driving 393. I remember one day I was driving and the whole ceiling just fell. And I said, oh my God, it's always something. But then again, I have to really take into consideration that I have a 2007 Honda Accord. My car is not new. In about 3 years, my car will be 20 years old. That is an old car. So, yeah. My ceiling fell. My ceiling fell. I had to... Oh, that was the moral of my story. So, the moral to my story is... It randomly fell while I was driving one time. On the way to my ex's house. That was probably a sign I didn't need to be going there. I was on the way to his house. And the ceiling just fell off. And I said, oh, wow. Okay. So, I don't even know what I did. I think I had some tape, some UPS tape in my car, and I had to tape it up to hold it. Then it fell again. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then, I think I went to my dad's house, and my dad, he had glued it for me or something like that. I remember getting to my ex's house and telling him about it. He didn't help me at all. And it's like, what actually was he even there for? Like, anyways, yeah. So my ceiling don't work. My ceiling don't work. My ceiling is falling apart. My car is almost 20 years old. My radio is broken. My car literally got keyed one time. This is back when I was I was working in DC, and I had to take the train. And I literally came back from work. I got off the train, went back to the station to get into my car so I could go home. The whole car was scraped. I said, what be going on with me? Like, why does stuff like this happen to me? Like, I honestly, back then I probably did not park correctly, and I really don't remember how I parked. But I don't think that I was over the line. I really don't think that I was over the line. Because if I would have seen that I was over the line, I would be like, okay. But I do also feel like that is so immature for an adult to just go and key somebody's car. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So somebody must have been having a terrible day and they wanted to take it out on my car. Whatever. But yeah, I didn't want to call insurance for that because I didn't want them to bump up the insurance rate. So I wasn't having that. So I just was like, you know what? My car is already old. I'm just going to deal with it. Whatever. It still gets me to point A and to point B. So I'm going to drive it. I wasn't sweating it. But yeah, I also need my brakes fixed now and I need an oil change. I just got a lot of work done recently, like within the past couple of months. So it's just like, dang, it's always a car issue. But it's okay. It's the price you pay, honestly. At least I don't have a car note. That's the upside to it. Because if I have a car note, I'm 25. I think insurance rates go down at 25, but I still think that it will probably be a pretty penny if I do get like a newer car, because at that point I would have to get full coverage insurance. I can't get the cheap insurance because it'll be a new car, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If I'm really gonna post this, I should. I really want to post it, but I honestly don't even know how I started off this video. I might just edit. Somehow edit. But yeah. This is such a terrible camera angle. I am so sorry. Like, I'm literally probably not going to get any views on this because of the presentation. Like, I promise I have really good presentation sometimes. I try. But this is like a spur of the moment thing. It was just on my heart heavy to create this video. My friend, she told me, so this is what happened. I be like going into different like topics and stuff. Like, I literally do this all the time. Sometimes I will literally just sit and talk to myself and I'll just be rambling and just go on to like different topics, and I'll like Google questions. Like, I'm very like, I don't know. But so the past couple of weeks I was stating I want to create a product, or I want to do content creation. I want to do something, because I am like a very interactive type of person. I love asking questions. I love engaging with people. I love spreading positivity. I love spreading like knowledge that I have to others, because the stuff that I went through, I don't be wanting other people to go through it. So it's like, if I could help others, I'm going to do it. And so it was like subconsciously on the back of my mind, just thinking I want to do content creation or something. I want to create something, because I feel like I have so many skills that I have, and I just never knew how to like dwindle it down to just one. And it's like, why do I have to put myself in a box? I could probably do content creation and literally like show you guys what I am good at, And then what prompted me to make this video today was that my friend, love her, love you, Jody, if you're watching this. My friend, she had responded to my story, because I posted on my story, I posted how you can just copy your resume into ChatGPT and ask them to, say you're a receptionist or something, right? This is an example. Say you're a receptionist and you want to get into, let's say, HR, right? There might be some tasks that you do in your receptionist duties or your receptionist roles that pertain to HR. So if you take your resume and you put it into ChatGPT, you can say, hi, or you don't even, I don't know. I'm always like greeting people, but it's a freaking artificial intelligence. You can literally just say, can you please tailor my resume to human resources skills? And it'll be like, sure. and then it'll take your resume and redo it, broadcasting HR skills. Like, it'll just tweak your whole resume into any job that you want, and you can keep doing that. Like, say if you are a receptionist and you want an HR position, you can put it into chat GPT and state that you want them to broadcast your HR skills or whatever, or duties. And then say if you want to go into project management, you could say, can you please highlight project management skills or duties, and it'll do that for you. So I was literally just posting that into my Instagram because, like I said, any knowledge that I have, I want to give it back to people, because not everybody knows it. Like, some people might slack on resume building skills and they need tips. So, and I like to do that. I really do. So I posted that, and she was like, you should do, and then my next story was like, I really hope some people like take what I say, like my tips, into consideration, because I really do be trying to put y'all on. And my friend, she had commented, and she was like, you should do content creation. She was like, I think you would really do well in it. And I was just like, that's confirmation. Like, that, if that wasn't confirmation, I don't know what it was, because I was literally thinking about that, and I haven't told anyone. I don't think I told anyone about this. I told my mom I wanted to write a book maybe, and I was thinking about creating like a product, like a skincare product, because I'm really into skincare, because my skin be going up and down. Like, it'll be times where my skin will be flawless, and then times where I'll like break out. And it's really been like a battle for me since I don't even know how old, probably very young. I used to get bullied for it. And I think that's what made me stronger, and that's what always makes me show up for myself and stand up for myself, because I was bullied as a child. Even into like high school, like, they would try to bully me and I wouldn't go for it. And then that's when people was like, all right, we can't play with her, because I used to be a little cuckoo crazy, because I wouldn't play by my feelings at that point. I was like, nah, like, no. You know. But yeah, so we're here, and this is my first video. I literally don't know how this will go at all. I hope that this goes well. I hope that people see this and gravitate towards me, and, you know, see me for who I am, or get a feel for who I am, because you can't know me in just a little. This says 25 minutes, but I don't know if I'll actually post the whole 25 minutes. I'll probably edit it to like 15 minutes or something like that. But yeah, I hope I said my name. My name is Kiera. I'm 25. I'm from the DMV. And yeah, today's Friday, May the 17th, I believe. And I hope everyone has a fabulous day. I might, if I go out later, I might continue recording, but I don't know if I'll go out. So I might just post this video and then post another video of like a Q&A. I don't know where I'm just going to get the questions off of Google, probably. Just questions so you can get to know me better, probably. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who tuned in to watch my first Ratchet YouTube video, because the angles was all like this. You see my ceiling falling off. Like, this is raw and uncut. But yeah, everyone have a fantastic weekend. I'll catch you later. Bye.